What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bianconeri zone for a video that I kind of predicted. Only I'm a bit shocked that it already happened this fast, but the media attacking or trying to put Thiago Motta already in a bad spotlight is at full swing, by putting out fake, misleading news that is completely pointless to put out there, but for one good reason, and that reason is that the same media was being used by a different person. That media was backing a certain manager, and now the media needs to back that certain manager still. And to do that, because he's not here anymore, Allegri, they're gonna need to come or put the new manager, the potential new manager, who has not even been announced, Thiago Motta, put them in a bad spotlight by putting out fake news, basically, and kind of news that if you're a fan who is 50-50, it will make you go from 50-50 to 10-90 in an instant. And that's what they're trying to do. But before we get into it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, like the video as always. And I said it twice, but let's go. Okay, so for the people who watch this channel a lot, daily, basically, I think, was it the last week before Allegri got sacked? Maybe the week before that, I said the backlash for the new manager, whoever it's gonna be, it could be Antonio Conte, it could have been Palladino, Italiano, a coach we never heard of. It doesn't matter. A certain part of the media will come for the new manager for no good reason, but the reason is they backed Allegri. Allegri's gone. They're still backing him. By doing so, they need to put the new coach or potential new coach into discredit. And that's what they're doing with Thiago Motta. Corriere dello Sport Media said, but especially Corriere dello Sport, because Sport Media said is rubbish. That's not even a source, But especially Corriere dello Sport, because they have Zazzaroni, who is a media figure. He is the director of Corriere dello Sport. He's in front of the camera on a weekly basis. He has a big say in terms of media appearance and whatever. He put out the news that, and it's going on still. I know it's a couple of days ago, but it's going on still, that the deal for Thiago Motta is not done, basically, because now he's asking for more money and Giuntoli needs to figure out how he's going to do that, basically. And that media it's disgusting, however, but that got put immediately down by Fabrizio Romano, Alfredo Pedula, Giovanni, Romeo. Everybody is saying it's done. There's no Motta asking for money, but it wasn't even possible. It wasn't even possible because he was not going to announce leaving Bologna. Juve were not going to sack Allegri if they wouldn't had already agreement. It's not from one day to another day. He wakes up and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna calling Giuntoli. I'm asking for 1 million more. That's not how it's working. This has been in the making since January. But somehow they thought it was a good idea to put that news out there and maybe create some sort of uproar. Not with me, because when that news came out, I was like, I'm gonna ignore it. And a good thing, because 20 minutes later, half an hour later, it was already put up to discredit by the more reliable sources. But that's what's going to happen. No matter what's going to happen, they're going to try to put Thiago Motta down. If it's going good, they will find a way. If it's going bad, they're going to feast from day one. That's what I said. A certain group, media, fans, they will attack the new coach, not because they don't like Thiago Motta, because I'm assuming a lot of people, like Bologna plays in Serie, have absolutely no idea what Thiago Motta is all about, They're going to attack him from day one because they're butthurt of what happened with Allegri. Another issue is, or another story out in the media is, I think it was Tutto Sport, if I'm not mistaken, putting out there he wants to play the Barcelona way, and people are losing their mind. It's going to be tiki-taka and it's going to be... He didn't say that. Tutto Sport said that. If you watch Motta's Bologna, that's not Barcelona tiki-taka. The way, when people hear Barcelona, they're like, oh, it's going to be tiki-taka. And that's been put out there, and people eat it up. You know, people eat it up and they're like, oh, you see, Thiago Motta comes in, he wants to change the entire club. And if he does, who cares? I want to win. If he wins with counter-attacking football or possession style football or having 1,000 touches on the ball, I do not care. I want to win. That's the only way, the only thing I want. The DNA of this club is winning. The slogan of this club is actually the only thing that matters is winning. Literally, it's printed in our shirts, and people are crying about, oh, we're gonna look bad defensively. And Tuttosport mentioned Barcelona. Who cares? It's about winning. That's what I said so many times. If we win with 0 Italian players in the starting 11, I don't care, as long as we win. If we win playing rock and roll football, completely different than what people assume from Juve, I'm not going to cry. I just want to win. I don't care how we do it, but the media has set a bar now, and the bar is we're going to attack Thiago Motta no matter what. That's what I said a couple of weeks ago. He's going to start off, and the job is going to be difficult, obviously on the pitch, because it's new. You need to change a lot. You need to change everything, because nothing that was left behind is any decent, you know, from players to actually mindset in that squad. That's probably going to be a large part of it. To dealing with the media who's going to attack him from day one, no matter what. He can win the first 10 games. They will find a way to put him down. He can lose the first game, and the media will say, man, that's not it. And they will push that narrative from day one. So he cannot win. He just needs to do his own thing, and that's where the club needs to come in. Scanavino, Ferrero, Giuntoli, they need to speak up this season. No more hiding. You need to. You made that decision right now, so you need to back him. You need to back him if results are bad, but if results are good, everything is going well, but the media is still putting out weird news that has absolutely nothing to do with the current situation. I'm expecting for these guys to finally step in, speak up, and say, no, we're not going to do that because we chose a coach, we want to build something, and we're not going to allow the media to put him down after the season didn't even kick off, because put out the story that he's asking for more money out of the blue, and then it gets, put out there by the better sources saying it's absolutely fake news, is for one good reason only. The reason is put him in discredit, put him in a bad spotlight with the fans, and especially a part of the fan base who was already iffy with any coach replacing Allegri. That's just the game plan. I'm not having it. I'm not going to allow it, because I will criticize Motta if he's doing a poor job. I will not do so based on the media putting out weird stories that has no effect on what's actually happening. It's just a mindset from the media going into the new era saying, we're going to do this. This is our standard. We're going to attack him from day one, no matter what's going to happen, basically. And that's just ridiculous. But it was expected, and here we go. Not even officially signed, but it's going on now already. But he's going to need to deal with it. But especially the club is going to need to deal with it and act accordingly when needing to speak up. So time will tell if the club will do that. But yeah, no surprises here. Here we go. No surprises since Allegri getting sacked, basically. But let me know in the comments what you think, what do you expect, from the media. How will they react to Thiago Motta taking over? Because it is a new thing for Juve. I'm just assuming it's not going to be a very rosy acceptance of Thiago Motta as a coach of Juve. But let me know, and I will speak to you guys later tonight, because tonight I'm going to do a keep, sell, or loan live video. So join in, because I'm going to sell a lot of players.